Hello everyone and welcome back to another Get Famous video. I am your host KerryPlays and we are going to take a look at the build by objects from Get Famous. First up, we are going to take a look at all the wallpapers. It looks like we got 10 new patterns in lots of different colours. I really love the pretty patterned one. I think it's great. I especially love the pink one, and I also really like the white one, the red and blues. I feel like would be in like a goth house or a big grand room. I also like the wood effect of those, and I have to constantly keep resetting the thing. I'm gonna hopefully try and cut a lot of that out, but if I can't, I do apologise. I also really like the marble effect wallpaper. I feel that they would just fit anywhere. I love the shingles effect wallpaper, that's really good for a shed. Moving on to the flooring then, we got 7 new designs in lots of variety of colours, and I do like them all. I have used a couple in my recent builds. I especially love that the marble effect one matches the marble effect wallpaper. I like the pink and purplish ones and the whites as well. Moving on to staircases, we got 2 new sets of staircases in again a lot of variety of colours. I think the multicoloured rainbow effect is pretty cool. I want to try and think of a build that I can use that for, but I also love that we have a marble effect that matches. We also got 4 new fences, which I'm going to show all the colours here. This one on the floor is mostly for the acting career, to draw a line on the floor where you want your actors at the stand or a set to finish. This fencing, love this fencing that is in colours. I think it's great and that each colour matches the stairs. Love these marble effects with the heads on. I can't quite make out if they're unicorns or llamas. I think they're llamas. And I love the pink one. You will have seen this fencing being used on the Goth Manor renovation battle that I did. These fences I think are pretty high and pretty closed in, so they block paparazzi from looking in over the fence. We also got 3 new sets of columns, also again in many different colours, especially this one. I was getting confused as to where I was, but I wanted to definitely show everything in the swatches for you, because I've noticed sometimes the swatch colour doesn't actually match that item. I've noticed that definitely with base game stuff. I should really take pictures and report it to the sim gurus, but I just constantly forget. We got 2 new sets of railings, one to match the rainbow stairs and one to match the marble stairs, which I think are pretty awesome. Moving on to the doors then, we got 13 new doors in a lot of swatches. I especially love these wooden ones. I love the design of this little one. I love the design of the next one and the next one. I really love the grand doors. I love all the doors. There is also a vault door that is included. I love all the different oranges, reds, whites and blacks on this door. I think it's pretty cool. I like the fact that most of these doors look like you would put them on a modern house, like this one and the 2 previous ones and the next one. I think that's really cool, and I love how they've given us 2 doors with the fencing on to make our own VIP rooms. These ones, I think they're really cool. I've used them once before in the renovation battle that I did on the Blue Velvet Lounge, only mine wasn't blue, it was pink. So I used a lot of the Get Famous stuff in that video, so if you do want to check out that build, I will put it on the end screen and also a link down below in the description box. I don't think I've used these doors yet, but I do want to. I just haven't decided where it will be appropriate to use them. So if you guys have any ideas of a sort of build that you would use that door for, let me know in the comments down below. Moving on, so we've got 3 different fences, gates to go with the fences for Get Famous. Obviously the big gate doesn't go with the little fence, but again we got them all in a variety of colours. So these are now the windows. I have used those first windows before. I haven't used these yet. These came, it looked like a white frame and a black frame on the inside. I think I have used these ones before in white. I am unsure if I've used these ones before yet. and I think I've definitely used these ones before. You're probably going to hear me say that these came in a lot of variety of colours. That's because a lot of the items did, and I was really happy with that. We didn't just get a blue one, a green one, a plain beach brown coloured, a dark brown coloured, and I liked that about all of the items. There was a lot that had a lot of colours, and there was some that I felt could have had more, and I also noticed that a lot of the items did match for once, which I was super happy about. Moving on to fixtures that can go under or over a window, and I don't get why this would be there, the X-framed thing, but never mind. I don't think I've used the X-frame thing and the third one that we just saw, but I know I've definitely used the first one and the last one. This is the only half-wall frame that we got. That's the only roof paint that we got, and we got 6 roofing structures as well. I have used that point before. I think I used the black one on the Goth Manor renovation that we did. A lot of renovations. That's because they came in very handy for the design that I was choosing. So I love these for the floor. I think I either used the big swirly one or the little swirly one, and I made it bigger in my blue velvet renovation build. This is the only foundation that we got. I love that pool pathway, I'm going to call it, that goes around the outside of the pool. I think it looked pretty awesome, and it really blended in with what I had on the floor as well. Finally, we're moving in to the buy objects. For the build buy objects, we got a lot of stuff for new beds. We got loads of chairs, sofas, sink, bath. I think there was 2 showers, or there was 1. Bedside tables. There was a lot. There was also structures for a stage for the career that comes with Get Famous, and I was absolutely blown away with the designs, the colour choices. It had taken me 1 hour and 25 minutes to get through everything from the Get Famous stuff. So by this point I was like, I'm not going to place every single colour of each item down. We've already figured out that there are tons of colours, so I just go through the swatch. I put down the first item, and then I get the item again, and I go through each swatch that is available until we get back to the one that I'd placed. I did that so I didn't get confused as to what I already had down and where we started, so that was kind of helping me realise, oh wait, we're back to the beginning, because I probably would have gone through them all at least 3 times before I realised, because I'm quite good at that. This table, I love that table. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would use it inside or outside. Bedside tables, I know I've definitely used the wooden one in a renovation I've done on the pectoral fitness gym in Delta Valley, and that will be coming, either it's already on the schedule or it's coming next month, possibly. I don't remember. I don't know what the little podium thing is for. I think it's for when you do acting and you put something on the podium to look at or to advertise, sort of thing. I love the glass designing on the shower. I think that's pretty cool. That's the second shower, so there was 2 showers, like I said, one with a marble effect, which is pretty awesome. I love that. Also, that bathtub, it just makes me want to make Swan Lake or something. It's a pretty cool design. A new jacuzzi bath, that's also a pretty awesome design and awesome colours. This chair thing is so cool. I love it. I haven't really played with any of the Get Famous stuff. I have been trying to introduce it in with my City Living Let's Play, which is currently on hold. I'm hoping to bring all of my Let's Plays back mid-September onwards, because then my youngest is in full-time school and I'll have more time to record for a Let's Play. Coming back to the buy stuff then, we are almost coming to the decorations. That platform you see me turn around to see the we're going to call it the front, because that's where you step onto, because that changes colours. Massive green screen for the artist's career. I love this little pond. You can apparently fish in this pond and put either your own in or buy fish to put in it. I think I saw the Sim Guru show that you can put a shark or piranha in it, or both. I don't quite remember. Here's some of the poster pictures to advertise a film, I'm going to say, and I think they're pretty cool because there's a lot of choices for those. Some graffiti for around the map, which I think is also cool that you can do that. Some lovely pictures, black and white ones and ones with people in, which I also thought they were a nice touch to the pack. And I also noticed some of them around in some of the neighbourhoods, which I thought where they were pretty cool. Beautiful curtains. I do like these. I don't like them if I have just a window in a space with no sides, because then I feel it's a bit cramped, and I definitely got the use out of them in the renovation of the Blue Velvet Lounge. I'm sure I used those. The big dinosaur sculpture that is in the Del Sol Valley Museum, I can't remember what it's called, and that is in a lovely space there as well. I have also used it in a build I've already done but hasn't come to the channel yet, when I rebuild and redo Willow Creek Museum. I have done it, I just haven't brought it to the channel yet. I am finding the space of where it's appropriate to put it. The rugs, I love a lot of these rugs. I love that we can turn these around and make a full complete rug. I love these mosaic ones, they're pretty cool, and these ones as well with the, we're going to call them squares and rectangles because I have no idea what the proper name is. I think that's what they're called. These textured and pattern ones, which are also pretty awesome, and you'll notice that some of them actually go with the bed stuff and the colours that we have in the buy mode stuff. I love those rugs too. They're just a really nice, awesome touch. My favourite is the red one, which was the last one that I just put down. Some picture award things. I'd assume these would best suit in a museum, and they are in the Del Sol Valley Museum, which I also do want to do a renovation. I don't want to do a rebuild, but I feel that some of the lots could do with a little bit more, especially the Thorn Bailey house. So like I stated in my previous video where we went through all the lots from Del Sol Valley, and I said what I liked and didn't like. I think these advertising boards are pretty awesome too, and I totally swear that that vampire is Vlad. I swear to God. Well, I keep calling him Vlad when I've seen him around in some of the posters in Del Sol Valley. Some more items to go with the actress stuff. I really like that tent and that campfire thing. I thought that would be a pretty cool thing to use if you were doing like oh, there's a challenge. I don't remember what the challenge is called, but you have to start from nothing and work your way up, and I thought they would be pretty cool to use, but I don't know if they're more expensive to get than what you normally would try and get when you first start a challenge from virtually zero. I totally should find out the name for it. Somebody tell me in the comments below what I'm on about, because I bet you know. I bet you're like, oh my god, it's so easy to remember, Kerry. No, the brain has gone. The rainbow, I love the rainbow. I totally keep forgetting that we have that and that we can shrink items, and I'm like, oh, I totally need a rainbow for this wall, and then I'm like, we have a rainbow, but it's humongous, and then I forget that we can shrink or enlarge items. I'm so silly that way. These sets, I really love these sets. I mean, obviously you'd use them in the actress career, but I haven't played with it much, so I wouldn't know how to set up the set and how that would work. So if you guys have played with any part of setting up a set for the career mode, let me know. I'd be pretty interested to find out how that works. Now we're moving into the lights, so I think we're about halfway down the list. So I want to say in the category mode that normally comes up instead of show all, and I love these lights, love them all. They're pretty huge, they're pretty lovely and nice to use anywhere, I would say. Those lights, yeah, super awesome. I love the stereo thing and the drone. I think they're pretty cool. Now this is where I realised, well, why is there 2 desks? There's 2 desks because one gives you more choices and one gives you more views, and I didn't realise. I was like, why is there 2? Oh, that's why there's 2. So this gave me a little reminder as to why there is 2 of those, and obviously one of them comes with a chair and one doesn't. And somehow I managed to talk my way to the very end of the video. Yay! So I want to thank you guys for spending time out of your day to come and check out my video. Do please leave it a like. Don't forget to leave me some comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to click that bell to receive a notification. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!